In the tribe of the Swordies, there is a secret hidden talent that may have the techniques and technology to be the best of all: Shulk. Shulk gets overlooked because his design is incredibly creative and strange, full of interesting but hard to execute ideas. When he joined Smash, he needed to have a wild kit that was all his own. Since much of Shulk's game, Xenoblade Chronicles, revolved around using different arts channeled through his Monado, his big ol' anime sword, Shulk got a unique neutral special that let him access 5 different arts: Speed, Buster, Smash, Jump, and Shield. Activating each one changes Shulk's base stats drastically during a small window of time, before going on a brief cooldown. As you can already imagine, using the arts is the central point for Shulk's gameplay. It makes him very unique, and, in the right hands, very strong. Use his arts correctly and Shulk can KO at 50% using a smash attack. He also has one of the best jumps in the game, is one of the quickest characters, easily racks up damage, and survives big hits. Shulk fits people who like the range and feel of sword characters, but want something different than Marth. Shulk's arts give him unique strengths at different parts of the game. Speed and Buster help him build percentage leads and combo opponents easily, while Smash helps him get early kills. Jump helps him edgeguard and recover easily, and then there's Shield, which Hulk uses to survive combos and big hits. Use them all properly, and Shulk becomes strong all around. Before getting into how to do damage, you've got to know how Shulk's arts work. It might seem simple, but there is so much nuance to Shulk's arts that even the selection process has unique tech. First, there are 2 ways to select an art. 1, by tapping B to run through a list, and 2, by holding B to open a scroll wheel. The scroll wheel lets you select more freely and puts you in less lag, but the tap option gives you invincibility frames after you select, which you can use to cancel the landing animation of aerials. Yep, it goes that deep. You should use the scroll wheel if you're on the ground or in neutral. That means you'll need to learn where all the arts are and get your fingers used to selecting them quickly, since other players won't just stand there and let you take your pick. In the air, tapping is often the better option because jump will always be the first art to come up, and that's often the art you want when you're off stage. Once you've worked out the basics, you'll want to get familiar with the speed art. Speed art makes Shulk's moves and his dash faster, but lowers his damage and his jump height. With this art on, Shulk can build percent pretty easily using neutral air, leading into a forward tilt or a quick grab. You'll need to get used to the sudden burst of ground speed, but once you do, you're basically Sonic with massive hitboxes, meaning you can set up hits and strings with ease. Once you've built your opponent up to mid-percent, above 50 or so, you'll want to switch to Buster. Shulk's Buster art raises the damage of his moves but lowers their knockback, while also lowering his movement speed and raising the damage he takes. This makes Buster great for building damage, since it keeps opponents in range for combos and tech chases. With the Buster art, down throws will lead to more 2-hit combos with tilts and aerials. When you rack up percent on an opponent, you're ready for the Smash art. Smash so drastically increases the knockback of Shulk's moves that his forward smash can kill at 50%, and his back and forward air can take a stock at 80% or above. They'll really feel that. Smash's drawback is that it also increases the knockback done to you, meaning you can't just mindlessly swing at your opponent. Because if you miss, you risk getting knocked around and forced to the ledge at low percents, and even sent to a blast zone at high percents. Smash is great to activate after you've trapped an opponent on the ledge or pushed them off stage, and generally good to activate if you're at low percent and want to close out a stock. Once you activate Smash, you'll want to fish for a forward air, back air, forward tilt, or up tilt. These moves can all take stocks surprisingly early and have good hitboxes and knockback. Eventually, you'll be forced onto your back foot, unable to see what happens next. When you just need to survive, Shulk's shield and jump arts have you covered. Shulk's shield art buffs his shield strength, while also making him so heavy that most moves won't kill him even at high percents. It also significantly lowers the damage he takes and deals. However, shield isn't great for neutral because it makes Shulk excruciatingly slow. It works a lot better when you know your opponent will get aggressive or as a combo breaker. Shield can activate his arts in between hits if you're quick enough, meaning you can activate shield art after getting launched at high percents or sometimes in the middle of a normally reliable combo. Not only can shield break a combo, but it often gives you a chance to take a hit, then trade with one of your own before your opponent can wind up another. Offstage, you can forget about Rhine, Fiora, or anyone else. Jump art is Shulk's new best friend. The jump art lets Shulk jump like Michael Jordan and gives his up special a huge range. When you get knocked off stage, you can activate this mid-air and choose to dodge edgeguard attempts by recovering super low and using up special to get to the ledge, or recovering super high and using side special to fall down and snap to the ledge. It's pretty easy to SD using the side special method, as you need to be right above the stage to grab the ledge. Shulk has good general defensive options in the form of his up special and neutral air. Up special works well when you're stuck in shield or being harassed from the air. You can activate it without dropping shield. It's very fast and it has good damage and knockback. You can also reverse its direction to protect either side. Shulk's huge neutral air works well for catching opponents approaching from almost any angle, while keeping their attacks out of range. Your shield art, jump art, up special, and neutral air will have your opponent wondering if Shulk really can see the future because of how easy you respond and retaliate.